Alright. Ooh. This is Pokemon White, and I have never played this game. I have never watched a playthrough of this game. I do not know what the gym leaders in this game have. I do not know where the difficult fights are. I don't know the routes. Like, I don't know where I'm going to be going at any given time. And I don't know where the good items are. I don't know where the good Pokemon are. I don't have a lot of information. I'm not going in blind per se, but I definitely am a little bit lost. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. I really think this is probably going to go poorly, because the plan is to use Hardcore Nuzlocke rules. I've never completed a Hardcore Nuzlocke before. I'm not good at Nuzlocking, and I'm not going to spend time, like, looking into the stuff. The whole point is that I don't know what I'm doing. So, that's why I'm playing this game as opposed to another game that I've, like, played through before, because, like, if I don't want to take the time to research and, like, plan ahead, I might as well play a game where I legitimately don't know anything, so it doesn't matter. Oh, they're here. That's weird. Okay. Oh yeah, and in nature of true Nuzlocke fashion, and because I'm one of those weird people who actually thinks all of the Gen 5 starters are pretty cool, and I don't actually have a favorite, I'm gonna randomly decide real quick which one. There's no point in me trying to prove the fact that I'm doing this randomly, you'll just have to take my word for it. But I'm literally just gonna roll a dice real quick. If I don't get an ad. And if it's 1 to 2, we use Snivy. If it's 3 to 4, we use Chepig. If it's 5 to 6, we use Oshawott. I don't care. Let's do the roll. 6. Okay, we're using Oshawott. This was my childhood favorite, so that's interesting. I don't really know. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes, I guess. Because I know Chepig is really good for Nuzlocking. And Snivy is definitely a little bit difficult, so this is probably middle ground. I mean, water types are pretty good in general. Okay, this is interesting. Man, this feels nostalgic and weird at the same time, because it's like, I can see what reminds me of Black 2 and White 2, but this game came first. That's such a weird feeling. Ah! I wouldn't have thought of that. Wow. This is so weird. Like, I'm having 2 battles without leaving my room. What Pokemon game is this? So this battle's kind of concerning. I mean, if Sharon's strategy is any different than Bianca's, I'm in trouble. Also, if there's a single crit, I'm in trouble. I've heard the logic of like Nuzlocke rules don't start until you get Pokeballs, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. We'll just see how it goes. Because I feel like this is an acceptable strategy. I use Tail Whip once, and then I take advantage of the defense drop to get 3 hits in. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's a rough start. Somehow got out of that. I'm trying to think about the stats and see if I can like figure out what the nature is, but I'll just have to figure it out. You know, I guess that's fine. I'm not gonna reset for a better nature. I want to try and keep the sweatiness all in the plays and not in the. Oh, the menu looks nice. I don't want to do anything that's boring to me. Special attack at speed down. Okay, that's interesting. I like that it's not lowering an offensive stat, and I kind of like that it's not lowering a defensive stat. There's certain moves that Oshawott gets that kind of ignore speed anyway, like Aqua Jet and Revenge come to mind. So, that's okay. I could maybe make this work. Wow, we literally just left her to do the cleaning by herself. These are the worst. These are the worst friends ever. They trash my room, and they don't even like help me clean it up. Yeah, I hope you could hear the Pokemon from down here. I'm sure they're very, very loud. Oh, yeah, the watch thingy. I just wanted to do a watch again, so they're like, let's call it something different. And the functionality is still not really there. Woobat? Also, it's nighttime? I guess that's because I'm playing at night, but I don't know, I just didn't think about it. It's a lot more noticeable. Alright, where am I supposed to be going? Am I supposed to go to where Sharon is? Oh. Great. Is this her house? No. This is her house. Oh. Wow, that's actually kind of what Bianca's dad looks like in the anime. I guess the anime is based off the real thing, huh? I just didn't realize that that was like that whole like stupid episode back in the day where Ash like gambles everything so that Bianca can keep battling. I didn't realize that was kind of canon. I mean, not really, but wow, that's so weird. Oh, they're just now giving me the chance to do that. That's interesting. What do we... You know what? I'm a fan of quick, simple, and frankly a little bit boring, so let's just do that real quick. Wait, no, that's the wrong... Pausing the video is all it takes if you don't understand why I chose that name. Anyway. Yep. In my defense, I like naming Pokemon with a name that the Pokemon themselves would in theory be able to say based on anime logic, even though it is dumb that Pokemon just say their own names over and over. I don't know. It's easy and it's simple. Yeah. Okay. Best possible answer. I mean, you gave me the Pokemon, and then you ask if I want to complete the Pokedex? Like, what's the logic there? Alright, cool. Hopefully I don't have to battle again, because that was weird. Yeah, what? What? Then why did you say that? That's just weird. This game's dialogue is so weird. It's like... You were asked to complete the Pokedex? No way. Except I already knew that. What? When do I get the running shoes? I still don't think I can run yet. Wow. This is honestly a little bit stupid. I don't really like this. This is such a weird start to a game. It's like they saw how much like people complained about it being handholdy, and they were like, what if they literally hold hands? Like, Game Freak, what were you thinking? Oh boy, it's time for everyone's favorite tutorial! Wow, that's a lot of damage for just a simple attack. I wonder if that Michino has Technician. Yep. 30, huh? Okay. I wonder if the trainers have like specially designed cases for holding like a ton of Pokeballs. Because like I understand the player has a limitless inventory because, you know, game design, but like you think realistically they would have to have some way to store a lot of Pokeballs at once without them like scratching each other and like just being a pain to lug around. Because the anime was like, oh yeah, these things can actually like shrink down. You like push the button and they get bigger before you throw them, which actually is really cool. Really? Sorry, I just got totally distracted by this dialogue. Well, I guess this is one way to make Sharon look really smart if he tells you something the professor doesn't remember. You know, this game kind of comes off kind of weird because we've got male protagonists with glasses telling me what the professor didn't remember to tell me. And we have another female lead who's known for being an airhead. Like, wow. What strong women we have in this writing. I probably shouldn't talk about writing in a Pokemon game, but like, I don't know, it's just interesting. I didn't realize that they were gonna portray Professor Juniper as kind of an airhead. That's actually really unexpected. Alright, we have Lollipop. I don't have Pokeballs though, so I don't really know if this counts as a first encounter. Let me double check and make sure I wasn't like stupid, because I'm actually kind of surprised that I got a tutorial but they didn't seem to give me any Pokeballs. Oh no, I do. Okay, thank goodness. I'm glad I checked that. Alright. I guess I should throw the Pokeball now, because if I get a crit, the Lollipop might go down. I'm so glad I checked. I would have wasted the first encounter. This is how you know I've never played this game before. Just saying. Alright. Next one might work. If I throw all 5 Pokeballs and don't catch it, that's fate, man. I ain't fighting it. Yeah, like I said, next time probably works. It's a level 3, with probably a pretty decent catch rate. What do you guys think I'm gonna name this one? Ta-da! Okay. Oh, I don't know, check nature. Sassy. That's fine, I guess. Again, it's not bad, it's just not very useful. Like, having a special defense nature probably isn't gonna help me in the early game. It may give Lillipup some more value later, when it evolves, but I really don't know. What if there's a lot of rival fights? I don't really know. This is a little awkward right now. I guess we could do a little bit of, like, switch training, maybe? I can't believe I don't have running shoes. This is so weird. I guess one thing that the sequel games tend to do is they tend to make the early game a lot faster, so maybe that's what this is. Like, maybe they wanted you to take your time because this is a new region. Yeah, like we definitely switch train here. Like I don't want to fight this thing when I'm like half health and it's a level up on me. Okay, cool. 2 tackles? Oh wow. That's a lot tankier than I thought it would be. Oh, okay. Goodness. Well, there's a fantastic demonstration on how ridiculous crits are in this game. Oh, sick, we have water gun. Okay, so if I have to fight Bianca again, we can end it pretty quickly. That's reassuring. Also, I don't think we took any damage, which is... Actually, I'm not sure. I don't remember if I hit damage before I started or not. Whatever. Is it interesting that I got a Lillipup? Because I definitely think a Lillipup is probably better than a Watchog. Just based on the 2 evolutions. And the fact that Lillipup will definitely evolve sooner. I'm already in crit range. That's terrifying. This is why I'm so glad they nerfed the heck out of crits. Like, they nerfed crits like twice, didn't they? Once going into Gen 6, and then... Did they nerf him again going into like Gen 8 or something? Once to reduce the damage, another time to reduce the frequency. So we're definitely going to be relying on this special attack stat, because we have a special attack increase in nature, and Samurott has more special attack than attack for some reason. So I'm going to be taking advantage of that where I can. Wow. That's a very small amount of XP. I wasn't expecting it to be so little. But Lillipup's about to evolve, so I guess that's good. Huh. There's like tiny details that I can't tell if it was always like this or if it's different. Not great. Yeah, we have to pivot here. Yeah, it might even KO without a crit. Like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna walk back home real quick. I don't think anyone can blame me for choosing to run in this situation. Oh no. This is such a bad start. Please tell me someone gave me a potion. I will absolutely use a potion outside of battle, but doesn't look like that's gonna be an option. Alright, is this fastest? No, I have to battle something. This has the potential to be the worst start to a run I think I've ever had. Please tell me I can outspeed and run away. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Man, this game is brutally difficult at the start. I don't remember a Pokemon game being this rough. Gee, that seems like good advice. Don't worry, I'm a Nuzlocker. If my Pokemon loses in battle, I'll never touch it again. It'll get an infinite break. Alright. Yeah, we want to try and get that next level. Oh my gosh, dude. I have a suspicion that, like, I mean, just the crits alone are just gonna make this so difficult. Okay, I feel like to be safe and protect the future of this run, I will try and get at least 2 more levels on the leap up before I try and cross this stupid route. Man, try and go anywhere, encounter a Pokemon, try and get a Pokemon to appear, I have to take like 20 steps. Alright, definitely. Oh, no, I meant to use Tackle. Didn't realize Lee would be the first move. Huh. You know, now that I think about it, they probably changed that for a reason. Like, I haven't really thought about this before, but I know in a lot of, like, later generations, Pokemon have an attacking move as, like, their first move in their moveset. And that's probably done intentionally to make it easier for new players, right? So if you just spam buttons, you still do damage? I never thought about that. But, like, that's such a subtle thing that makes, like, a really big difference. I'm gonna change it because I am no smarter than a little kid, and I need to be able to spam A. That is important to me. Oh boy. Okay. Gonna heal again to be safe. I barely took any damage, but we heal to be safe. Hey. I probably won't heal so fast next time though. Man. I don't really I haven't heard a lot about this game either. Like, I just hear it's really good, and that's it. Like, that's pretty much it. But, like, I've never heard anyone say anything about, like, the beginning of the game, and even, like, honestly much about the, like, experience battle-wise. The only thing I know for sure is that if you want to try and find a Pokemon that's not in Gen 5 in this game, you're gonna have a really difficult time. Because it was designed to be, like, mostly, if not completely, Gen 5. So, oh, that's convenient. But I am okay with that, because I mean, I grew up on Gen 5, I grew up on Black 2 and White 2, so for me, it's just a big old nostalgia trip and nothing else. Okay, the stats look okay. Got Odor Sleuth. I don't really think that's gonna do anything for me. I don't think I'm gonna find anything that does Double Team. And I don't think I'm gonna find a Ghost type, for sure. Hey, is that 2 levels? I think it is. Let's see if I can survive the trip across this incredibly, seemingly peaceful, calm stretch of land. Ah. They all caught one? Does that mean one of them has a low up and one of them is a Patriot? No way one of them has a Watchog at the end of the game. I'm calling it now. Okay. Oh, this is the Furry Walk place. I probably should have stopped and listened to the music for a minute. That's my bad, guys. That's my bad. This is how Bianca learned how to waste your time in a Pokemon Center. You mean there's people that can heal my Pokemon that aren't my mom? That's crazy! Isn't the Black 2 White 2 story literally that Nate slash Rose's mom is like a retired Pokemon Center nurse? Who is someone? Who is someone? But seriously, why doesn't it say the person's name until you meet them? That's so dumb. That makes no sense to me. I totally understand why they removed that in like... Wait, which generation did they remove that? Did they remove that in Gen 7 or Gen 8? Okay. I probably do have money. Trainer card. 4,000. I should probably buy potions based on how my first encounters went, and I also probably should buy some Pokeballs. I should mention that since I'm trying to do Hardcore Nuzlocke rules, I won't be using potions in battle if I can help it. I won't be using any items in battle if I can help it. Because I think that's dumb, and I think that's very abusable. Especially stuff like X items, but honestly, just spamming revives is really stupid and cheap. If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose. Like, and you guys don't get to find out whether or not I'm gonna be able to beat this. And if I had healing items, I probably would be able to beat this. Why is Team Plasma here? Why is Getsus here? Oh, wow. I didn't realize this started off as a religious cult. That's kind of crazy. I thought they were just evil people. I don't know, I don't think I would trust anyone who tries to talk like religious to me looking like a anime cosplayer. No offense to cosplayers, because they're really cool, but you can't give me into your agenda looking like a dude from like Yu-Gi-Oh or something. Like, I'm just gonna think you're acting for the bit. And I have to watch everyone disperse. Liberate Pokemon, that's not even possible. Fair point. It's not. Oh, great, I have to battle him too. Oh, Pro one. Wait, that's actually really fitting since the rival in Black 2 White 2 spends his time looking for a Proline. I wonder if this is the Proline that got stolen. Has anyone ever considered that? Probably someone. I'm just gonna tackle it right away. I don't trust a Proline. Wow! That thing's way tankier than it looks. Oh wait, it's level 7. I'm under leveled. Whoa. I don't know if I can do math, guys. Can I take a crit? Statistically speaking, I can, right? Unless they low rolled twice. I don't understand if crits are like max roll or if they're just increased damage. I don't know if it's both or if it's just one. I can probably get away with pivoting though. The level difference should matter. Please don't crit. Oh, okay, we big chillin'. Yeah, we big chillin'. Wow, I was sure that would take it out. Man. A lot of battles early on. I can see why this is appealing to people though. Like, for sure, for sure. If they get to just run around and battle people right at the start, like, yeah. I mean, it's the same battle every time, but it must have been a lot more interesting. Like, I've never seen a Pokemon game that had so many battles at the start. I already know N's backstory, so you're not gonna see me, like, analyzing him trying to understand what his deal is this whole game. I did watch the anime growing up, so I'm not immune to, that was the absolutely wrong word. You know what I'm saying, though. I have a pretty decent idea of what's going on here. I don't know if I know the entire story, but I probably know enough of it that it's not going to be surprising. But if you came here for the plot, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But you ain't gonna find it here. Well, everyone enjoy some Furret Walk, I guess, while I trying to figure out if there's anything worth checking out in this city. Okay. Hmm. I'm rapidly losing faith, especially because of the fact that I have to walk at like a mile per hour playing this game. Like, I don't get it. Alright, well, I don't think this town is actually as big as I thought it was, so I'm gonna make sure I check everywhere. Sure. Oh my gosh. They're actually playing music. I think they are? Man, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I would think so. Stop telling me what to do and not giving me anything to help me do it. Like, I don't have money. Give me money. Give me something. Okay. Yeah, I'm not checking that. You know what? I'm checking that house. I gotta make sure, guys. I gotta make sure. Like, I understand that I've just wasted a lot of time here, but I have to know. Yeah, I'm not going upstairs. This isn't worth it. This is so dumb. Look, thanks for putting a city here. The only thing useful is the Pokemon Center, and I still can't run for some reason. If I could, like, start running soon, that would be pretty cool. Unless the controls are just different. Oh, there we go. Finally. You know what? It's worth it. As long as I have the running shoes, it's fine. I don't know why I tried to go on a Pokemon adventure without running shoes anyway. That's a pretty stupid idea if you're gonna be honest. Like, why are running shoes even an item? Why do you need to stop the player from running? Serious affairs, you say. There's a place to use strength here? Okay. I do like that. I'm kind of broke right now, so anything goes. Oh wait, this is a new route. I can catch this Purloin. Awesome. I was in fact hit by the scratch. Oh, it's already half. Okay. You seem a lot more frail than the one that N had. I wonder why. I somehow don't feel like levels are enough to justify that. But I could be wrong. Yes, yes, yes. This is clever, right? This is clever, right? I got nothing. I don't want to do something too crazy either. Quirky, okay. Unburden. That seems really useful. I didn't react to Vital Spirit because I was like, oh yeah, Vital Spirit, whatever. That might come in handy, but the odds aren't great. But this is actually something. I can't believe I didn't get a patch rate in either of these routes. That's really good, I think. But it's also very unexpected. I'm gonna have to switch out after a litter. Oh. And I guess the good news is if I switch out, I don't take any damage. It's funny that in the more recent games, like, you don't really have to care, you can just keep switching out. Like, think about it, he would've got 3 Leers. Like, that's ridiculous. That's a non-crit? Bro, I have to switch out again. Oh my gosh, dude. Wait, I don't think I've ever heard of this as a strategy before, but could you hypothetically catch something just so that you don't have to defeat it? And it's kind of... What? I can't believe this. Really? 1 down already? This is awful. At what cost, dude? Hey, well, I'm not using Lillipup in this round, that's fun. And I have to defeat a trainer, too. I don't think I can defeat the trainer. I think if I battle the trainer, I'm gonna lose the run. I think I gotta get out of here. Man, maybe I should have realized I was in a bit of a pinch, and maybe I should have just retreated after I got Pro in. Man. I just wasn't expecting it to be that difficult. Like, this is a crazy difficult game. Why does Black 2 and White 2 feel easier? Like, I heard Black 2 and White 2 was harder, question mark? I actually don't remember now that I think about it. Okay, let's go ahead immediately deposit. No more Lillipup. I'm sad. But it was my mistake, and I will take responsibility for my mistake. We will learn. We will adapt. And we will play uncomfortably safe once again. Until I forget again. Because it will happen at some point, I promise. Man, well, in case anyone has never heard of a Nuzlocke somehow, that's what Nuzlocke means. I can't easily put anymore. Okay, no Leer, so we definitely just hard tune in here. Yeah, so, if the Patra on that route can be up to level 7, right? I guess that means the first gym can't be that far away. Like, is it reasonable for me to do a little bit of grinding here? Oh, I just realized I am gonna have to look up and find out what the level caps are. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Well, also, I did kind of decide to do this a little spontaneously, if I'm gonna be honest. But I'm gonna have to look up what the level caps are, because I actually don't know them, and I kind of need to know them, because if I don't know them, I might lose the run because I don't know them. Pokemon White Nuzlocke level caps. No spoilers. Oh, here we go. Black and white. Oh, here we go. Nuzlocke University is apparently a really good resource for this. So the first level cap is 14. Pretty sure Black 2 and White 2's is actually a little bit lower than that unless you're playing on challenge mode. So that's actually really interesting. I didn't know that. But 14 is pretty reasonable for like a first gym. It's like a little bit high, maybe. I do know that it's the gym with Silent and his two brothers. So that's the one where the one you choose is based on your starter. So I'm probably gonna be going up against a Pansage, and I don't know if there's another Pokemon. There probably is, but I don't know what it is. I don't actually know. Like, do I just go up against two grass types? Like, is that how the gym works? Or are there just two different Pokemon? I don't know, this is gonna be kind of a weird one. I'm definitely gonna miss having a Pokemon that knows Leer, because it's a pretty nice move. Ah, crap. I'm not even playing around the crit. I'm still playing sloppy, aren't I? Alright, let's just play it safe. I'm just gonna run and heal. I kid you not. Gonna run and heal. Ugh. I gotta admit, I'm a little anxious. Like, the last... I think one of the only Nuzlocks that I've ever taken, like, super seriously and actually gotten somewhere was on Pokemon Black 2, I think? And I made it to Elisa, which is the 4th gym in that game. And her team just destroyed me. Like, I thought I was ready, I was not ready. I had like, I think a good like 4 or 5 Pokemon. And I was doing okay. I think there had been a few losses in my team, but like, overall I felt pretty good about it. I'm in crit range after 1 crit tackle, dude. This is insane. It's like if I see a crit, I just need to immediately like... Okay, so... Yeah. It's just crazy to think about. Anyway, yeah, I was enjoying the run so much, and then I lost, and I was like, wow, this is devastating. Because like, I didn't really know like what a Nuzlocke would feel like. Like I kind of became attached to the Pokemon because I also was starting to get into the habit of actually gaming Pokemon around that time when I was doing my first Nuzlocke. And it was like a new experience. It was so exciting, and I was like so attached to the Pokemon because it was like, you know, if it loses, then I can't use it anymore. And that's why I really enjoyed it, but it was such a crushing defeat for me. I definitely could have chosen an easier game to do my first Nuzlocke on. I think I have heard since then that White 2 and Black 2 are actually really difficult games to do your first Nuzlocke on, but I started there because nostalgia, and that's where I started out. So I thought maybe I would have a pretty good handle on it. I was wrong. It was actually... Yeah, I literally, like... So, like, my defense is 50% lowered, right? If I get a crit here, if I get a high range crit, I'm almost dead. So, like, I have to switch out now. My defense is in half. If I get crit, it's over. I'm technically in crit range. Actually, is that half defense? I don't know. But it's close enough. I should switch. And then here, I'm gonna use Water Gun once. And if he uses Leer again, oh no, I crit. I didn't crit. I defeated. I defeated. And I didn't lose any health. But I still had to play around crit, which is insane. Like, what is this game? This is such a brutal awakening for trying to learn how to play around crit. Like, I've always struggled with it, especially in Gen 5 games, because, like, crits do 2 times damage. So, like, it's a weird feeling. Because I didn't really get good at Pokemon until, like, after X and Y. Like, I was just kind of a little kid playing games and didn't really understand how anything worked. Okay. Yeah, it should be okay here, but that's a little bit tense. Level. Gives me a little bit of confidence. Assist. Okay. I haven't used Perlin much, so I hadn't really thought about the fact that that was going to be my moveset. I don't think Assist helps me very much. Oshawott might have Leer. But I don't think that's gonna help me very much. I think that's just kind of there. It's a distraction. If this ends up being a lot, I'll cut some of it. Don't worry. I guess I don't have to say that. So you got level 4 Petra using Leer. I'm not in crit range yet. Right? Yeah, but now I definitely am. So now I definitely have to switch. And... goes to tackle again. There's the crit. I almost lost a Pokemon there. This is so miserable. Because, like, it's one thing if you're just kind of grinding and your brain's turned off, but if you're grinding and, like, you're in danger the whole time, it's terrifying. I say that and I'm, like, yawning, but trust me, like, I am genuinely anxious. I'm also tired. I get to have both. Isn't that lovely? I wish I could just listen to Ferret Walk while I grind. But, you know, that's not really an option. Wouldn't that be interesting if there was a game where, like, you could use different music options that were in the area and you could, like, select which one you wanted to listen to or something? A game that essentially gives you, like, an unlockable playlist as you play through it. Is that a bad idea? I don't know. I don't think I'm dead to crit right now. Let's try it. I think I was right, but I still don't know if I should have bothered to try that. Cause like, I don't know, man. It could have been a range thing. But I want to say back in the day, crits were like 1 in 16. And I mean, it feels like that's what's going on. I'll say that. Cause have you ever seen so many crits in such a short time? Like I've seen like 3 crits in like, I don't know, maybe an hour. This is actually ridiculous. Probably not. I mean, it's like an hour of my time. Alright. 89, 136. I feel like this is an okay start. Let's try... Because level 9 is surely enough to take out the level 7 patch, right? So, like... maybe I can use this to get pro line up a little bit faster. I just don't want to waste too much time. I understand that, like, pro Nuzlockers just give themselves infinite rare candies because the grinding usually doesn't matter. But for me, this is actually really good practice, and it's terrifying enough that I should probably include it. Okay, so I should be able to get away with a scratch. And he went for a leer. Wow. You're not a friend. Not a friend. If you'd just gone for tackle, I would have been a lot more confident, but like I want to switch out as soon as I see leer right now. I've had too much torture today. So should I switch out here? I'm not switching out, that's done. Oh my god, I'm in crit range. Okay. Am I in crit range right now? Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. It doesn't matter though, because we outspeed. Oh. All that for a little XP. Can you believe it? I have never danced with death so much in my entire gaming career than I have right now in this stupid Route 1, Route 2 mind game. I can't believe how difficult this game is. I mean, I guess it's different because I'm doing a Nuzlocke. So obviously if you're playing this normally, like, oh yeah, your Pokemon faints, you just run back to the Pokemon Center, no big deal. And you'd probably, you know, be okay just grinding a little bit. But, like, this is just nuts to me. Like, I do not want to take on a gym. I do not want to do anything. I want to get really close to the level cap and then go. Not actually, like, I'm not gonna go that close, but I definitely want Oshawott above level 10 before I go to the next area. And I would like to do a little catch up on Nor. Okay, so I don't think that's... I don't know. I don't know if that's crit range. Oh, come on, use the funny assist for the meme. See what happens. See, that's kind of funny. Please don't kill me. Okay. Hey, it wasn't crit range, I was right. Actually, never mind, I totally lied. That was crit range. You've gotta be kidding me, dude. Why is this so difficult? That was totally crit range. I actually could have lost. I actually could have lost the cat for the meme. That's awful. I can't believe this. This is the worst start to a Nuzlocke I think I've ever had. I lost a Pokemon on Route 2, and I'm like fighting for my life the entire time. And I literally don't feel safe leaving the second route because it's awful enough here. Like, I don't want to go to the next layer of hell, dude. This is bad enough. I gotta get strong enough to handle this. Like, and for all I know, these are like really bad. No, these aren't bad stats. I've seen bad stats. These aren't bad. These are actually passable, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But they go up a lot every time I level, so I feel pretty confident that these are at least okay. I guess neither of them are like insanely frail. Like, I guess Snivy is a lot tankier, probably. But it's still pretty weird. Okay, so here's another Purrloin, right? Is this just a Patch Rat Lollipop issue? Like, do they just have insane stats or something? Or am I gonna encounter something different? No, this is really tanky. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like, how did it do more damage than I did? Okay, I know I can take another crit, so... Stay in a little bit. I've seen it obnoxious on crits. Okay. I'm gonna switch. I don't think I'm technically in crit range, but I'm gonna switch anyway. This is so anxiety inducing. And I understand I could probably get Oshawott up to like level 13 if I just grinded Oshawott by himself. Because Water Gun does so much damage. Because it's stab and Oshawott has a good special attack. But I don't want to do that. Because if I leave Purrloin in the dust, I mean, I'm kind of in trouble for the first gym. So I might as well catch Purrloin up now, so that, like, if Oshawott goes down to a stupid crit or something, I might be able to save it. It's still very unlikely. Like, this is still such a bad situation. Being down a Pokemon this early on is awful. I will play around the crit as best I can from here on out. But it really won't be that easy to avoid until I get, like, a decent gap between me and the wild Pokemon, and that's going to take a long time. I guess I could just run from stuff that's not lower level, but that's not very fun. Because, like, I'm already taking a long time just to grind, so I don't really want to do that. Alright, I've done so much work leveling up, I'm not even going to bother. Like, if you use Leer, I'm just switching. I don't care what you think. I'm not taking anything else. Okay, Oshawott should be fine. I just healed you. You're 5 levels above. Use a move, do some damage. I should use Water Gun, but whatever. Yeah, we're chilling. I can take you out. I don't know if that's enough to level up Noir, but it's probably decent close. Okay, it's not quite enough. That's fine. We do one more heal. Hopefully we level up again. And I don't know, maybe I'll try and go to the next area. Oshawott's pretty close to level 10. Purrloin's not super far off. It's kind of weird, like I imagine there's probably a few more areas where I can battle before the first gym. Like there's no way it's immediately after Route 2, right? Because this has been like pretty short, I think. Because like, I mean, I understand a lot of other Pokemon games, like there isn't usually a whole lot of stuff between you and the first gym usually. But this still feels really short. Like, this is a really small amount of space. The reason it's been taking so long is because I have no choice but to slowly, carefully grind my way up. And that's what makes it such a mess. I don't want to use Growl because crits bypass attack drops, so I feel like I'm not accomplishing anything. I'm so close. I'm so close. I just don't want to risk it. Alright, you're fine. You could take one. Could probably take two, to be honest. That did way more. What? The last one did 6 damage. Why did that one do 10? What is the range? Alright, it's fine. I can outspeed and scratch, right? Wait, didn't I just pivot for nothing? It's fine. I don't want to think about it. I'm traumatized enough, dude. I'm so traumatized that I'm switching when I don't even need to. Like, I outspeed and I still switch. Dude, I can't imagine trying to do something like this in, like, Generation 4 where you have to deal with the fact that, like, tackle can just miss. Like, how did people survive? How did people survive that? Am I just bad at Pokemon? I mean, I understand that I, like, messed up at the start. But, like, what am I missing? I thought I was better at this. Because I feel like I know a decent amount about Pokemon. But this is just challenging. Like, you just have to be hyper aware of, like, the exact situation you're in and what can go wrong. Hey, that's just what nuzlocking is about. I don't know. Alright. Decent leveling. Oshawott not super far away. I can probably handle the trainer fight, right? Do I want to battle Lillipup on the way there? Or do I want to try and run away? Try and run. Allow myself to run away. I want to try and make progress. I can always backtrack, but I think I can defeat the trainer if I can get there. So I should be okay, right? This isn't supposed to be that difficult. Like, I should be able to beat the trainer without having one of my Pokemon faint. I'm definitely a lot more prepared than I was when I decided I wasn't ready for him yet. Oh, youngster Jimmy. What a name. Level 7! I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's just, that's incredibly intimidating. Hopefully you're dumber than the wild mons. I don't think that's the case. I've already seen only Airmans sometimes. Alright. I'm gonna switch. Bite's really interesting because he doesn't actually speed me. So it's another option he can pick besides Tackle. Does Tackle have 50 base power or 40? I know they've changed it a few times. Let me check, because I do have it on, Oh! Okay, this is actually really interesting. So because I outspeed Patrat, I'd rather actually get hit by Bite than Tackle, which is really weird. This route keeps going. It doesn't end here. That's terrifying. No. Alright, well, I have to heal my team again. I have to play this stupidly safe. Like, I can't believe how safe I have to play this. What do people do if they need to beat this game without using a Pokemon Center? Like, can you even do it? Do you just not battle wild Pokemon and, like, do some crazy stuff to get through the early game? I guess if you could use potions, you might be okay. I just can't believe it. Like, there's a lot of things I could have speculated about this game, but if there's one thing I never would have guessed, it's that it would actually be pretty difficult. And I choose to run. Yeah, so now that I know that this route's actually a lot bigger than like what I first saw, I definitely get the impression that the first gym is somewhere after this. And then it actually kind of makes a little bit of sense, because this gives you an opportunity to grind out before the first gym. I kind of want to get to the next town so that I can at least say that I've gotten there before I... Is there like a hidden item here? No. Before I somehow find a way to white out. So let's just slowly make our way over there. I guess if I'm actually committing to that idea, I need to choose not to battle this person, because if my Pokemon get low, I don't know if it's safe for me to be up here. Am I gonna have to battle you again? Really? Wow. This soon? Oh my gosh, am I gonna lose? I've heard this game had a lot of rival fights. Like, that's one of the few things that I heard about this game. But this is absurd! Okay, her Lillipup's only level 6. I do kind of like that for me. That does bode well. Can I please roll a Leer? Oh, Tail Whip. I hit Tail Whip. Perfect. I have to switch. This is insane. Should I switch again? I don't know. Tackle does double damage right now, so that puts the space power up to 75. Water Gun does 40, but it gets 60 because of the stab and special attacks like that. Tackle probably does more. Okay, you went for Leer. That's actually really good for me. I'm just gonna use another tackle, even if she uses a potion. Okay, she did use a potion. Wow, lucky guess, huh? And then I can outspeed and maybe get a kill. Please, 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 please. Yes! Whoa! That was so intense. I thought I was dead, but this actually might be okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be okay. If she only has 2 Pokemon still, I can probably do Tepig in like 2 shots. Why are both of her Pokemon like the same level practically? Get lost, Lizzie. Yeah. If I have to fight Sharon now, I'm actually gonna pee myself. Please don't make me fight Sharon. Let's go! I wanna use the Pokemon Center so bad. That was awful. Okay, I actually survived the second rival fight against Bianca. I didn't know that was gonna be a thing. I'm so glad that I did. So glad. Okay, Berlin's not that far from leveling up, so I can probably get away with that. Is this guy selling mail? It's just heal balls. That's really not useful enough to warrant paying $300. Trainer school. Ooh! Do you have any loot? Loot? Sharon's here. No. Sure. Yeah, I got an item. I'm guessing that's the only item in here. Alright, so I have the option to battle Sharon. I will level up first and then do it. Because I'm not an idiot, and I know he has a Snivy with Vine Whip. I can't believe this game. I just can't believe this game. Like, why? Oh, thank goodness. You follow up with Odor Sleuth. And now I get a crit out of nowhere. I mean, I'm actually really grateful for that, because I did not feel good about the rest of that battle. Wait. And Proline has a really good special attack stat? Why? Proline's not a special attacker. Wait, is it? Because I remember, like, Fake Out Night Slash being a Leopard thing. Maybe Fury Swipes, I don't know. But, I don't know, maybe it does have some special attack user. But it's not like a Dark Pulse user, it's not like a Snarl user, so, like, that is weird. I guess it could be an Ivy thing, but then how low is my attack? That could be it. We could just have a really low attack IV. Alright, well, that's no big deal. Because I'm sure these earlier wild Pokemon will give me attack and speed EVs if I grind a little bit. And it'll probably go up over the course of the game. Thankfully, attack's one of those stats that's not that difficult to train. Really looking forward to the point where I don't have to heal after like every single battle. But I cannot afford to make mistakes at this point. So how high level is Sharon's gonna be? Because like Bianca had 2 level 7s, right? There's no way Sharon has 2 level 7s. Like I would bet money on it. But don't quote me on that. Because he's literally being represented as like the nerd who's like more capable, and he eventually becomes a gym leader, right? So like he has to be like smart enough to have higher level Pokemon, especially since he's definitely going to be taking on the gym as well. Yeah, I can risk a crit. Okay, I do have to switch here, I think. Because it's 6, so say it's 7, and then the 7 gets increased, and then it high rolls. Yep. Gotta switch. At least the Astrobot's coming out a little bit tanky. By comparison, at least. Because that's what I want, is grinding that's miserably slow, but doesn't result in me losing team members. I have been to New Town in the Black 2 and White 2 post-game. That is it. Because I recognize the music. Yeah, Black 2 White 2 postgame is really interesting because you could just go back to the starting areas in Black and White, and I hadn't been to those before, so that was just a new area to me. It was really weird. It was a weird feeling. Because I think it actually hit really high level Pokemon. Which works out kind of strange. Crit doesn't kill, right? Yeah, no. So that's what it does after Leer, so it definitely can't kill the crit. Yeah, chill. I want to be able to identify when I can and can't switch, because I think switching at the wrong time could also result in me losing a team member I don't want to lose. So I have to be very careful. I guess since I'm playing a Pokemon game right now that I haven't played before, I should also talk about another Pokemon game that I haven't played a lot, and I just got this game recently. It's this funny little game called Pokemon Legends Arceus. I actually hadn't played it before, and I downloaded it, and it's pretty fun. I think it's a lot more polished than I thought it would be. I guess since it came out after Sword and Shield, I just didn't have a lot of confidence that it would be good. But I finally went back and got it after a long time, and I really like it. It's gonna take me a long time to beat it because I've been playing it like very slow paced, trying to make like a lot of progress. I think I'm already like an 8-star recruit, even though I haven't even been to the last area yet. So that tells you that I've definitely been doing a lot of stuff. I'm sure some people would scoff at that, but it feels like a lot to me because I've been really trying to complete the Pokédex in that game. Because it's kind of fun to complete the Pokédex in a game where you don't have to worry about like trading or other like stupid gimmicky things like the version exclusives. I just think that's kind of ridiculous, and I don't understand why it's a thing. I didn't even realize I could go over here. Oh, cool. Okay, well, that's weird. I'm just checking for hidden items, because I know Black 2 White 2 puts a lot of hidden items, like, towards the start of the game, and I was like, oh, that's weird. But I don't even remember if I battled anything. I might be healing Pokemon that are already full health right now. My brain is that turned off. Because I'm just like, oh great. I'm just playing the game. This is the one part of Pokemon I don't like, is grinding. So if I could have done this with rare candies, I probably would have. I don't know how to set something like that up. And it has turned out to be interesting content, so I hope you guys aren't being forced to watch too much of this. I have no issues with anyone just skipping around. Not that I would be able to control that anyway. But this is a lot of learning experience for me. Like, I didn't realize it was going to be so complicated to figure out how to battle safely. I'm really not scared of you spamming growl over and over like that. That benefits me quite a bit right now, and I can just switch out when I like have a bad feeling about it. Yeah, but like it didn't even matter. The thing is like, growl doesn't really do a lot in the early game, which kind of stinks. But it doesn't help that much. Even though like most Pokemon do have to use physical attacks at the start, it still doesn't do a lot because you have to deal with the constant issue of like, if a move is doing like X% less damage, but the value that it's set to before that's factored in is a really like low number, you're not really gonna be able to cut off like 10% with 2 damage. Like, it's just probably gonna round to 2, right? And even if it doesn't, like you're not doing 2, it probably is like 6, and you're like, if you take off like 15% of it, you're just changing that 6 to a 5. Like, you're not really gonna be getting that much health back in exchange. So it's not really that helpful. That's my perspective on it anyway. That's why I don't actually think Growl's that good of a move. And I don't understand why, like, it's always a thing. Because, like, if you have a set-up move, then Growl's probably kind of nice against certain Pokemon. But most Pokemon don't get set-up moves early on. So you can't really get away with anything. I don't think most Pokemon get a set-up move until, like, at least, like, level 10. And a lot of times it's much later. Because I remember some of the most, like, overpowered shit that I remember getting in a, like, standard Pokemon game is probably, like, early game, like, Confusion with, like, Supersonic and Confuse Ray. Oh, like Zubat, Wingull, Pokemon like that. And that's still, like, very unreliable. It's like, I have a 50% chance to miss pretty much, unless it's Confuse Ray, but you don't usually get Confuse Ray that much. So I have, like, you know, I can make my opponent have a decent chance to miss, but the downside is it's really difficult for me to hit it, and they have a lower chance of missing the subsequent attacks after I hit that than I have of inflicting the status condition on them in the first place. So it barely balances out. Though, if there wasn't, like, built-in chip damage, it just wouldn't really be worth it. And even then, like, you could still get really unlucky with it, and it could just backfire, so... It's not a good time. I've never really liked Confusion as a status effect just because it's so inconsistent, and it's really difficult to apply it. But I mean, that's why it doesn't really get any use in competitive either. That's why I really like moves like Dizzy Punch, which I think they've already removed from the game. Because, like, the idea of having Confusion as a secondary effect on a move is a lot more reasonable in my opinion, because it's so inconsistent. Like, it's not nearly as broken as something like Freeze, but if it's not happening very often, it's not that bad. I guess Hurricane is a better example, because Hurricane has always had that effect, or at least I think it always has had that effect, and it's been around since, like, Gen 1. And I think it works so well in that case. Okay, that's a double Leer. I don't like that. I don't know if I can still be defeated that way, but I don't want to find out. But yeah, getting, like, Hurricane confusion hacks off of Hurricane is definitely one of the funniest things that I've seen playing, like, any, like, online battles. It's just so funny when you get it, because it's like, oh well, I'm in a really bad spot. I guess the only thing I could do is spam Hurricane and pray for Confusion. And then you get it, and it's like, this is so stupid. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's very funny. Oh, since I was talking about Legends Arceus, I will say I really like the new status effects. I like the Drowsy and what is the one that's not frozen cold? I don't. Oh, it's called Frostbite, isn't it? I don't think I've seen the Frostbite yet, but I've seen Drowsy a lot, and I think Drowsy's really nice. I do think it makes moves like Hypnosis a lot less useful, but it's still really nice because you see it so often in that game. There's so many Pokemon get Hypnosis, so I think that was probably one of the main reasons they decided to do it, is they, like, realized how often players were just going to see their Pokemon fall asleep, and they were like, Yeah, this game doesn't have a lot of battling in it. We probably shouldn't make the entire experience miserable. And I applaud them for that. Because I do genuinely think it would have been the worst experience in like all Pokemon if like practically half the Pokemon are just using hypnosis on you. Like it's bad enough when you get paralyzed by like every single Shinx Luxio and Luxray you encounter. And you also have to deal with other Pokemon that have it as well, which I won't say in case someone actually hasn't been spoiled on that yet. But that's pretty crazy. Alright. I've been grinding for a long time. We're still really far away from level 10. I can't believe how much I'm probably gonna have to do to prepare for the first gym. But let's go against Sharon now. This is either gonna be the end of a really miserable few hours for me, or a very interesting interaction. He says that, but I think he's gonna go out on it. Okay, he leads a Snivy. I don't really like that. No, I really don't like that. Should I just immediately try and land scratches? If I knew he was gonna lead with Snivy, I might have led with Oshawott. What do you mean? No one has quick attack yet. Like, the worst part is, right? If I switch into Oshawott and he uses Vine Whip, I think I just take a ton of damage. I don't know if it kills. No, I definitely have to switch. Because he probably sees a kill with Vine Whip right now. What is wrong with this game? Like, are you expected to catch a team of 6 to take out the first guy? Alright. He's a berry? Oh, really? Alright, alright. Hear me out. I've got an idea. This doesn't kill. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, since I used Growl, maybe he'll follow up with a Leer. Maybe, maybe. Because you're attack Lord, so in theory that like cancels it out, right? And then I can use Tail Whip. Please don't kill, please don't kill, please don't kill. It crit again? That was so lucky then! What do I even do here? Can I even afford to switch out? He kills me. He kills Oshawott if I do that. I can't believe this! This is his first Pokemon! Oh yeah, I never turned set mode on. I'm gonna hit keep battling just to uphold that. Because I should have turned it on, but I have a feeling the run's about to end. What should I realistically do here? Like, I have to think this through, right? Because if I use Scratch, 100% I lose Purloin. 100% he uses Scratch. That is the only play he could make that makes sense. But if I use Growl, maybe Oshawott can tank some hits? That's what I'm hoping. I'm gonna use Growl and see if this is enough. I can't believe I've lost 2 Pokemon before even facing the first gym leader. Like, for all I know, he just crits me and I lose Oshawott right here. He outspeeds me. Wow. Wow. I actually lost the run. I can't believe that. Wow. This is insane. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. If this gets uploaded, and someone watches this, I want you to tell me, should I try again? I want your honest opinion. Because I'm not really sure if this is bad luck or me just being trash at the game. If you think I'm trash and I shouldn't try again, you can tell me. If you think I'm trash and I should try again, try and get better, you can also tell me that. If you think this is insanely bad luck, I would also appreciate knowing that. But I do think I should stop there because I lost the run. So, yeah. If you did watch, even if you just skip straight to the end, thank you for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good one. Bye.